Yo, what's poppin'? Alright, so what's next, man? Swag, what's next? Oh, yeah. Shout out to VS the Icon, man. Queen of all sectors, man. VS the Icon serves papers to Fabe, aka the Chocolate Diva. That's my name for her, you know what I mean? Shout out to Fabe, very sexy young lady. You know what I mean? Or should I say woman? Chocolate too? Ooh. But anyway, so VS served Fabe papers for, I guess, allegedly playing her content or using her content. And Fabe said it was like, I think, like a minute or a couple of seconds of a clip. It was something, but I guess VS is being like petty and like taking Fabe to court over it. And Fabe, in her retaliation of being petty, I guess trademarked VS the Icon name, and now allegedly or whatever, Fabe owns the name VS the Icon. And for what my understanding is, doing my little quick research on these two sisters, is that they've been beefing for a long time and they've been beefing for a minute, and that it's like a rivalry between these two in the beef sector, VS and Fabe, and I guess while VS was locked down or couldn't come online for whatever restrictions, I guess it was. I guess the courts told her she couldn't come online for whatever 2 3 years or whatever. Fabe was reigning supreme. You know what I mean? That was like the top queen. You know what I'm saying? And VS came back. You know, causing havoc, wreaking havoc. You know what I mean? Taking over the shit. Like I said a couple videos back, I ranked VS, the icon, queen of all sectors, and I still got a queen of all sectors. You know what I mean? Just like I got ZX, the king of all sectors. You know what I mean? Fabe was running shit. And Fabe still doing her numbers. You know what I mean? Still doing her thing. You know what I mean? But it seems like it's getting ugly. It seems like they're gonna be in court on some YouTube shit. You know what I mean? It was somebody else got served papers, but I only wanted to talk about the big dogs. You know what I mean? VS and Fabe, the two big dogs, man. And I don't know. This look like this is Pettyville. You know what I mean? Like you serve this woman papers for using your content, and then she buys the name. Now, I guess VS is saying, I guess that that she still owns the name. So I guess it would have to come down to court or the judge. But I did hear Fabe. Fabe was live, and she did say, she said, if I have to fly to Virginia, I'm gonna make you pay. So I guess Fabe got a trick on her sleeve. But one thing I know about VS, man, VS never lets her left hand know what her right hand is doing. So it's gonna be real interesting to see how this plays out. You know what I mean? And if this really do go to court, this is gonna be interesting, man. Like these are two of the top dogs. These are two of the queens. You know what I mean, in the sector. Like, I don't take Fabe lightly, and I definitely don't take VS lightly. And both of them are very tactical and very, they make chess moves. They real smart ladies, and this is gonna be crazy. So, I guess we just gotta stay tuned. You know what I mean, to more, developments. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to VS the icon, the queen of all sectors. Shout out to 5'8", the chocolate diva. You know what I mean? Keep doing your thing, man. I'm just spectating, you know what I mean? I'm just waiting to see what happens like everybody else. You know what I mean? Alright.